All right, let's get a first check of the weather. We have Dylan in for Al. Hey, Dylan.
Good morning, everyone. And we had some wild storms move through Minnesota yesterday. Hard to even see the video here because the visibility was so reduced with the pouring rain. It was coming down in buckets, and we had lots of cloud-to-ground lightning, and the winds were very gusty. There were actually 6 reported tornadoes across Minnesota. And it's all part of a system that's going to continue to produce more severe storms today. Now, most of them have cleared out of Minnesota. Now they're moving through Michigan and extending down into Illinois. This will turn into a system that, as it spreads eastward, will trigger more thunderstorms that could produce isolated tornadoes, damaging wind gusts, straight line winds, also your torrential downpours, your dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning, and severe wind gusts later on this afternoon. This will try to move to the east overnight, but the good news is for the East Coast itself, when you have those storms occurring at about midnight, they tend not to be as strong. So that should help weaken some of the storms just because of the timing for areas like Boston, New York, and down through D.C. But Buffalo will see a line of stronger storms today. Same goes for Pittsburgh, and there's that cold front washing out a bit, but it will certainly drop temperatures to more seasonable fall-like temps as we go through the weekend. That's a look at the weather across the country. We'll get to your local forecast in the next 30 seconds.
Okay. Let's send it now over to Dylan for a check of the weather.
Okay.
Good morning again, everyone. And we are going to see some cooler temperatures start to work in behind this front that's causing some storms today. Out ahead of it, temperatures are still very warm in the mid to upper 80s, even lower 90s down near New Orleans and Tallahassee. Minneapolis, St. Paul, 57 degrees today. Wichita drops to 71. Then as we go into Saturday, Chicago's in the mid 60s, but Atlanta's in the upper 80s. Albany drops to 68. Raleigh's at 88. And then on Sunday, that cooler weather settles into the northeast. New England only in the 60s. Richmond, Virginia, 73 degrees, and it's still mostly hot down along the Gulf Coast. So with this front, we do have the chance of some severe storms through the interior northeast today. Also heavy rain down through Texas and Oklahoma, where we could see up to 10 to 15 inches of rain. Out west, though, it is still hot and dry in the southwest. Temperatures up around 100, and in Seattle, we'll see a little bit of rain with temperatures around 73. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window.
It's kind of a ginger.
Yeah, let's get some fashion on, shall we? Adam knows a thing or two about that. Time now for our series, Runway to Real Life Plaid for fall. That's a big job, but good thing we've got some experts here. We're joined by 2 fashion insiders. Lauren, our sponsor, Macy's, has like spies on the streets, and they're always looking for new trends. How do you know when someone's just dressed weird or it's going to become a trend? Okay, let's get out some more models here because we got to see Taylor, right? Taylor's up next. So you guys can do this too. All of these looks can be shopped at Macy's. So I'm doing it. I'm going to try it. Maybe we'll try it next week.